Hey guys, your boy MKS here. I hope everyone's doing well. Hopefully, so far I know it's only the first day of August. Excuse me, but I hope August is treating you well wherever you are. And again, I hope August will be a positive month, as I keep talking about in these videos, because August is my birth month, as I mentioned before in part 1 and in some of my previous videos. So I say I hope it will be a positive month for all possible people and all possible living things. I talk about like happiness for all living things. I know it's a bit corny, but I know sometimes I get angry or whatever, but overall, I wish for happiness for all living things, corny as that might be. And again, it's like, it might be a pipe dream, but it's still a dream of mine. So anyway, hopefully I won't stumble or what do you call it, stutter or whatever too much in this video, and I hope you will enjoy it. I can't think of anything else, just many other things to say in the intro. I was thinking to say in the title, like, may God bless my viewers or whatever, but I didn't know if that would make the title a bit too long. So anyway, I hope God will bless my viewers and subscribers and all that sort of thing, and reward you for your support on my behalf. Anyway, here goes. As I say, this is part 2. If you haven't already done so, please check out part 1, and I hope you will check out part 3 and my other videos and watch as many as you can. Watch as many of my videos as you can. Sorry, I really appreciate it. So yeah, I hope you'll watch as many. Gosh, I'm struggling to speak probably. I hope you'll watch as many of my videos as you can. So that's what I'm trying to say, and I really appreciate it. So yeah, it goes. So number 11, I talked about in part 1 how I love talk about August being a month where you can change, make changes or things like that, and like a new month, a new beginning, a fresh start and stuff like that. Maybe think about some of the things you'd like to change about yourself or in your life or whatever. Even maybe write a list of things that you'd love to change about the world or even other people, even if it's something you can't really do much about, but just at least getting the chance to express yourself and things like that. But anyway, well, I didn't quite go into that much detail, but yeah, so it could be something like you write about something you can't even change, but what you would change if you could, or that sort of thing. So anyway, I'm going to crack on with this list. So number 11, as I talked about things, people changing things that they would like to change about themselves, or at least trying, possibly being patient as well. If you don't change straight away, or things don't work out straight away, being patient enough to wait for them to get things right. I'm a creature of habit, so it might take me a while to make changes I want to make, but obviously it would be good to change them as soon as possible. So, but another thing I was thinking, so point number 11, I hope, is talk about August being a month for second chances and giving people second chances, wiping the slate clean, so to speak. So, if you've had arguments in the past, putting those arguments aside. I know Muslims do it with Eid and things like that, where they sort of talk about putting aside differences or things like that at that time of the year or whatever. So yeah, I think it'd be great if in August it'd be for wiping the slate clean, so to speak, and putting aside any differences or arguments you've had or things like that. Number 12, August to be positive month or motivational month and that sort of thing. Number 13, I know things can't be perfect, so I really part of me really wants all of August to be positive, but I know it's most likely not all going to be all positive, all good, all going to have good weather every day, or so I think, come to think about it, one of the things is accepting that sometimes things go a bit wrong. So I normally pick a negative for number 13. So but yeah, accepting that things aren't always perfect, and hopefully people will find light in their darkest of times and hope in the worst of times as well. Number 14, problem solving month. Again, I love August to be problem solving month, and where people work together to solve problems like global warming, climate change, natural disasters, illnesses or disease, or at least look at how to protect people from those things, and find cures or find maybe even better preventions, or being well, and that sort of thing. Number 15, August to be a month where people set their goals for the future, or at least for the month ahead, and that sort of thing. Number 16, August to be analysis month of how to help people, like what are the best ways to help people. Like, is just giving money a good way to help people, or is it better to give people training? I think it's better to give people like not just money but also training. Like, even if I know there's some level of money that needs to be invested to help people, but also like it's more about training them so that it's like the saying, if you give a person a fish, they can have fish for a day or whatever. But if you give them a fish, if you teach them how to fish, they can have fish for the rest of their life. So they can become sustainable. So I think it'd be great to help places like as many parts of Africa as possible, and Aborigines and Maoris, to help them in STEM and things like the other groups I hope to talk, which I talked about, to try and support, and also supporting startups from those countries, like including Ireland as well, other countries that are colonised, and how to help them like support their startups and SMEs. I have a really strange, admittedly, like a lot of things I do are strange, I know that, but I like to be a bit different. But I have a strange sort of way of helping them, which I hope is effective. But I'm not sure if it is, but hopefully it will be effective in the long term, and I suppose time will tell. But like, I like to Google things, like if I want to support Ireland, I'll like Google Irish startups or Irish SMEs or things like that, and like just give them some Google support, a Google search their stuff, or look on YouTube for Irish startups or SMEs. So I don't know how effective that is, but again, it'd be great to listen to other people talking about ideas about how there might be more practical ways to help, because simply Googling like their startups or whatever might not be a great way to help them. I don't know what you think about it. Like, if you think it is a great way to help, or you think it's just naive, or if you think it helps at all. But again, I'd love to hear what you think. What are the best ways to help people in places like across Africa, and Aborigines, Maoris, people, Indigenous Australians, basically Native Americans, people from Asia and Ireland, and places like that. Or what you think the best ways to help like Italian football or Celtic are as well. So again, I'd love to hear your ideas and thoughts. Number 17, August to be Imaginations Month, or looking at what skills, talents, and abilities people have, and look at the positive sides of people rather than negative sides, and that sort of thing. Number 18, I'd love August to be Positivity Month or Positive Affirmations Month, and generally a positive month. And I'd love to hear what other ideas people have about what August could be, or could mean, like to make the world a more better place, more positive, and all that sort of stuff, and to help people speak better English as well. Number 19, African Software Developers Month. Again, I love August to be African Software Developers Month. Number 20, I love August to be a month for helping African technology generally and technological development, which I know I do in other times of the year, but especially in August. So as ever, I'd love to know what you think, and hopefully people out there will like my quirkiness, and hopefully I came up with at least a few good points. I'd love to know, as ever, what your worst or most favourite points were, or what you would change, or what you think, how you think I did, basically, or any other thing you want to comment, and whether you think I need elocution lessons to improve my English, or whatever else. Anyway, I'm out, and I hope you have a great time. Peace out.